Good afternoon, Internet. I'm Aaron, and we're here today playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I have Pete here, as you
Hola.
guys know. Yep. And my buddy Andy, who is currently not visible, but is there working behind the scenes to make Dungeons and Dragons as difficult as possible. Oh, he disappeared. And there. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
With a mug only a mother can love. I mean,
It's always nice to offend your GM before the game starts, isn't it?
I know, right? I'm tempting fate. Hey, Harrison.
Makes it easy for me to talk to someone.
Harrison, welcome to the stream. Going to play some Dungeons and Dragons today. It's going to be good fun. Hopefully.
Where's that just gone?
I've named today's episode Poisoning the Well. Is that appropriate or what?
70 by 85. Okay, fog of war, dynamic lighting, line of sight, restrict movement. Okay.
We are playing today on Roll20, which has ended up becoming a pretty neat tool. This is allowing us, of course, to play Dungeons and Dragons across the world.
Advertisement.
Or, as the British say, over the pond?
Nobody says that.
Across the pond?
No, I've never heard that saying.
Really?
Indeed.
Really?
Well, maybe it's Americans trying to
Probably.
figure out Brits.
Trying to be too polite. They think Brits are polite. We are not.
No.
We are misunderstood.
We are assholes.
You got it.
It should also be noted that today's stream and any other D&D stream we do is rated R.
Sorry.
So if you are of weak constitution or your virgin ears cannot handle what we might end up saying or doing, then please avert now.
It's too late for you.
Nope, you're too late. Sorry.
You have been tainted.
I got 3 people watching. It's probably you guys, huh?
I am
I'm not on it.
You're not under? Oh. I should
I'm
also
waiting
post.
for this fucking file to upload to Roll20.
Should also see if I can post this link. What's it gonna do? Nope, it is not posting correctly.
Let's refresh.
Yeah, somebody grab me a appropriate link for the stream, would you?
Huh?
Somebody grab me a link to the stream.
Link to the stream, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna need to finish that character art soon, huh? I realized that I haven't actually done that in a while.
Okay, I might try re-rasterizing this as JPEG because I think doing it as a PNG is taking too long.
Every time I hear rasterizing, I think of, like, Rastafarians.
I just hear bastardizing.
There you go.
What?
Bastardizing everything.
Not swearing for a change.
Oh, great. Thank you for the link. Can we get rid of that? There we go. That'll work. Perfect. This will be a fun little experiment. It was a good experiment to figure out how to use Roll20 to make this game happen, and now we've got that kind of under control. We're going to add streaming to the mix now, too.
Indeed, that should be quite the adventure.
Yes. Pete promises to keep his pants on.
The shirt cock has promised nothing.
Yeah.
You will eventually learn to love that name.
I will not.
You will.
I mean, Ander will not. Aaron is fine with it.
It'll come around eventually.
Uh-huh. Somebody has to be sensible.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm the most sensible man you will ever meet.
I disagree.
Who else can shoot lightning bolts from their dick?
Nobody. Nobody.
I don't think it likes that map. Interesting.
I get the feeling Bargate Prison is going to be like Arkham Asylum.
Maybe. Definitely just want to do that as a PNG.
Maybe.
I will have to see what it does with a JPEG. Saying that in Ezra's voice is quite weird.
Yes.
It's annoying though, because JPEGs take a lot longer to render than a PNG.
Ping. Or, if we're talking about Typher's rapier, then it's flick. Flick.
Flick, 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 flick.
Swah, 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 swah. Or, no, sorry. La, 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 la.
That was hilarious.
Apparently you want to set me up before we even started.
Actually, an interesting thing about that rapier. I changed it a bit earlier on.
Oh.
It's not a change that you will immediately notice, however, it is part of a set.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which means it
Dungeons
has
and Dragons
a sister
Diablo
blade.
style.
I was always wondering why there wasn't any set items in D&D.
Huh.
So I thought, fuck it, I'll make some.
There you go.
What?
Oh yeah, I need to load my characters, huh?
We good?
Ander,
Oh, encoding.
And
Gathering. Okay, here we go. Right, so I now have a JPEG and a PNG copy of that map. Yeah, it doesn't like PNG files uploaded straight away.
it's because you're not pinging them right.
Ha ha.
Har har har. Swah 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 swah.
Good God, I've made this thing fucking huge.
That's what she said.
Ah, you beat me to it.
This map is very big. Very, very big. 1 pound fish.
That's copyright right there.
Yep.
No, you. It would also help if I did this on the correct layer so the map would actually scale properly.
We will eventually be getting to the action. Andy is just finishing some setup stuff on his side. In the meanwhile, let's what you're looking at right now is a map of Starkhaven, which in the lands of Antaria would be what, the human capital?
It is indeed the capital city of the Armena region, which is mostly populated by humans, but it is also a very densely populated trade region, so there's people from all races.
So that's like who's watching right now?
I don't know. Participants. Nobody's participating.
Right. That looks very good, actually. I'm quite impressed with that.
It says I have 3 watchers, but I don't know who those watchers are.
One is me, which I think I do. I kind of want to see.
Okay, the token test is good. Everything's lined up perfect. All I need to do now is add some lighting to the mix.
Aiden, good afternoon, sir.
Aiden,
welcome to the stream.
Long time.
And I'm doing it wrong already.
We're playing some D&D today. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh, bloody bastard bitch. Let me move around, you bitch. There we go.
No. No. Ah, it's all good, Aiden. You never have to apologize, man. I know you always try to catch the streams if you can. And if you can't, well, then there's obviously a reason for it. Oh, man, I was hoping to start getting some crafting going. Really need to figure out how to work that.
Using that revised artificer thing is quite interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure on the specifics of how that's going to play into things either, but we'll find out.
Yeah. I have to I had plans to make some magic items for Ezreth and Typher, and apparently I gotta make a set of sending stones.
You know you're just asking for trouble with those when you should give one to Ezreth.
That's why I would give it to Typher.
Damn it.
Pro tip, don't use burning hands in a forest full of goblins. Killed all your teammates because the forest burned down. Good job.
I remember a story of like one of my mates telling me many years back when I used to play D&D with them, and it was during 3.5e, yeah. And basically, they were getting up from a night's rest at an inn, and the guy said he wanted to kick his mate in the head to wake him up. So the DM had him roll an attack for the kick.
Oh, Jesus.
And he rolled a natural 20. And he literally rolled damage, and he just kicked his mate's head clean off.
God dang it. Yes, Aiden, we do use Roll20. It is fun. God. That would suck.
And there's also the one with the orc as well. That one was hilarious. You go to push the orc off the bridge.
Rolling that one. He instead
He
caresses back gently. He's uncomfortable. It is awkward.
Yep.
Next thing you know, 20 nat ones later, they're in a
homosexual relationship.
They have children and...
Yeah.
Many years on, Borgrog, the scourge of the desert, contemplates on how he met his husband.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Oh, good times.
Good times.
We have time before we start the 12. So you can go and check out one shoe.
I can go check out what?
One shoe.
Oh.
See how it is.
Yeah.
We could probably do that before we start.
Well. I mean, I don't think we'll be going or jumping into the sewers right away anyway. Seeing as where we left off was still in the evening at the pigs. What is it? What is it called?
We're at the Pig's Head.
Pig's Head, yes. What are you wowing about, Aiden? I always like how Andy has like this ever glowing halo above his head.
It is because I am the dungeon master.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go turn my light down in a minute, actually. It's kind of annoying.
It's not that bad.
Alrighty then.
Fucking Ace Ventura.
It makes me happy that you recognize that before you even got to the alrighty then.
Dude. If we didn't, it would be too young for you.
That's true. I'm still waiting to hear what Aiden is wowing about.
Same.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
The map are magnificent.
The map is pretty magnificent. Did you make this one with Incarnate or?
Incarnate, yes, I did.
Mate, we should get you should get royalties, mate. You've advertised 2 things.
And the one I'm using for the dungeon that I'm just putting into Roll20 now and finalising a few things is Dungeon Painter Studio.
We'll be jumping in the sewers before too long. Oh, also, as far as royalties, I actually discovered the other day that my channel is eligible for monetization.
I am sure we'll fuck that up very soon.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not even enabling that. Oh, the kicking the head clean off deal. Yeah.
There was another one as well. We used to play. You know the fumble tables you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we played another game as well, there was a guy who was playing a wizard, and if you roll a nat 1, we had you roll on a fumble table to see which body part you'd set on fire. Guy set his dick on fire.
Oh boy!
With a fireball. He basically blasted his dick off with a fireball. It was great.
Instant eunuch.
Yep.
Just as a side, how have I not messed this up for you before?
What? My channel?
Yes.
Because you're pretty tame when it comes to streaming.
I try.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I messed up a few times.
Meh. The only problems I've actually had is with, like, honestly, when I was streaming Final Fantasy Tactics the first time, I had, like, a copyright strike against that video. The delay is massive. Is it really? Oh, I'd have to stop the video in order to, No, I got low latency activated. I have no idea why. Advanced settings. Can I change? Live chats enabled.
I think that is all of the walls.
Video language English. Standard
Mark
YouTube
out.
license. Caption certificate. No, wait, what? This content has never aired on what? I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just marking out specific areas now for lighting, which I need to remove at certain points.
Huh.
That's one.
Yeah, honestly, Aiden, I don't know why the delay is so much. I have it set to as low latency as possible. OBS doesn't seem to affect that any. I apologize. This is still kind of a new thing, so there will be some bumps along the way, I'm sure.
Okay, that's that. Doors. They need lit.
Instant. Whoa, what the hell? Aiden? You alright there, buddy?
Oh, shit. Press the wrong button.
Everybody say hello to Pete's chair. Hi, Pete's chair.
My chair is majestic.
Chair
It's
stream.
the warrior.
Chair stream.
I was putting in context because it's easier.
Well, I have a appointment on Tuesday with a LASIK specialist to see if I'm eligible for LASIK. Pretty happy about that. It'll be nice to not have to wear glasses anymore.
God, as much as you get used to it, it's still always a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it on the doors. That's all the lighting done.
Who was saying hello to my chair in it?
I was.
Everybody. Okay, now I just need to grab...
Wait.
I'm going to type something following this to try and measure the delay. Please read it. Okay?
The chair says fuck you.
Jason Top. Devilry.
Test.
About 10 seconds or so.
Oh, the delay on the stream or the delay on the chat?
The delay between stream and chat.
Yeah, that's quite sizable.
Oh shit!
For instance,
It used to be pretty instantaneous.
right, I'm gonna vape now. Check it.
The delay is almost 2 minutes. Seriously?
Look, I've just put the vape to my face now. Okay.
Wow. I have no idea why the delay is so long.
Okay, we're pretty much good to go. I've just got to put some tokens in here and there, but we'll do that as and when. So, when you guys are ready, we shall jump back in.
Okie dokie. It'll just be like The Expanse. Yeah. Alright. I figure...
Oh. Before we start, I'm going to have a quick smoke, because doing that
okay.
map all day has made me noticeably
Shiny?
fun, though. Yeah, I need to turn the light down as well, so...
Irritant.
Okay.
Nah, it was fun. I know how to use the tool now, so it's all good. Cool. Right back.
You should always know how to use the tool.
Every man does.
No, they don't. That's why some are still virgin.
No, you.
No, you. We're getting there.
Have another 10 minutes.
For anybody just watching, starting to watch now, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Andy's homebrew campaign called Champions of Ianna. So far, our characters are not champions of any kind. especially not Ezreth. Well, I guess he's champion of his own dick.
He is a dragon.
Yes. Well, before we start, we'll introduce our characters when Andy's here.
Well, we can start, I guess, because...
Alright, I'll start then. I am playing Ander Brightwood, a half-elf from the town or city of Starkhaven. Ander is an artificer, which is a not play-tested class, which has been kind of interesting. The artificer revolves around tinkering and making devices to aid in combat and etc. etc. My specific artificer is a mechanist, and I have a robot named Addie. I forget what Addie stands for now, but Addie does the upfront fighting while Ander sits back and buffs and tries not to die. Ander is the sensible one of the party, as you'll come to find. And much to the chagrin of Ezreth, of course, but we'll get into all of that. So that's Ander.
Typher. Apparently disregarded by his brother at this point. Because he didn't even mention me.
Blah, blah, blah. I knew you were going to mention it.
Well, half-brother. From...
Yep, half-brother.
From a forest close to Starkhaven, name yet undiscerned. We have the same father. Through an illicit affair, he had Ander with what I now call my mother, for, again, reasons that can't divulge just yet, but I went to find him from as young as an age that elves get. And basically I tainted him a little bit and got him to join me on a bounty hunting mission, and yes, that's all I'm going to give you. You will find out the rest.
Typher is a wood elf. He kind of left that part out. And also is a ranger with a lot of bullshit powers at his disposal.
I was leaving that stuff out so they could watch and
we'll
see.
We'll get to all of that.
Exactly. Ezreth,
Hello.
care to introduce yourself?
Well, I am... first, I am the Dungeon Master who is also playing a character because reasons.
Because he wants to.
To flesh out the campaign a little, it'll be a bit difficult to only play it with two characters, so I did ask them beforehand if I was allowed to play a character, which I do so in a way that doesn't interfere with the... Let's just say I don't give them too much help. Ezreth is quite intelligent, so he can discern things in a way and then tell people such things, but he likes to fuck around a lot. As for the character himself, this is Ezreth Kaldar. I am a tiefling wizard. I used to work in a brothel, and I am a practicing bard as well as a wizard. Well, an entertainer more than a bard, but there we go. I also like to fuck with people a lot, and Ander seems to get the brunt of that.
Yes.
It's quite funny.
It's funny to Ezreth.
Very.
Just out of the game, I will say I'm a complete noob, so I will be probably getting more help than Anda will be getting in terms of gameplay and stuff, so you'll have to bear with me on that. I apologise in advance.
It's all good. It's not like we're playing at a con or something.
Just so everybody knows. Help in the terms of actual gameplay.
So where we are so far, Andy, do you want to give us a recap so far?
Indeed, I shall.
Of
So,
course he does.
right now in the campaign, we have just completed the Lost Mines of Phandelver pre-adventure, which is the adventure you get with the starter edition of Dungeons and Dragons. We ran this as a way to get into the game and teach, well, to refamiliarize myself and Anda with the rules. I mean, I played 3.5e and a bit of Pathfinder, but since then I've played none. So I believe you played a bit of Pathfinder, Aaron?
I've played Pathfinder. This is my first experience with D&D 5e.
So, yes, we first wanted to refamiliarize ourselves with the game, get used to the 5e rules, and also bring Pete into it because he is a D&D virgin.
Yep, we're popping his cherry.
Indeed. So, yes, we have completed the Phandelver experience, which I worked into the campaign as part of the adventure, so we'd have a seamless transition over into the homebrew campaign that I'm currently working on. As of now, we've just departed the town of Phandalin and arrived in the capital city of the Armena region, Starkhaven. Upon arriving, there were signs of a plague that had befallen the city, and many of the citizens had fell ill with a disease which you have found out presented itself in a rather minor fashion, but however progressed into a very fatal and not so simple death, as people came out in black and green rash and were eventually, as you learned from the wizard Umbrasyl at the Starkhaven Castle, were decomposing while they were alive.
And now it's up to us to find the source of this plague.
Indeed. Taking on a few leads from various people, namely Umbrasyl and Aventus Aretino, the castle steward, have ventured into the town to perhaps find a few more leads, and have also learned that the plague or disease seems to be, from what the court wizard and steward suggest, seems to be within the city's water source.
So, first things first, I'll kick it off. Anda, would
Yes,
you
brother.
like to visit One Shoe first before we start this? Peace.
We have a lead near Bargate, if I recall correctly.
We do. In Bargate Prison, we have Gaius. But I just wondered how concerned you were.
Well, Mother says One Shoe is fine. And he's resourceful, so I imagine he's okay anyway. But I'd still, before too long, like to stop and check in with him. So I figure if we head over to Bargate to pursue that lead, then we will. I will check in the crafter's corner on my old master.
Ezreth?
I'll just follow one of you two because I honestly have no fucking idea what this town is all about.
Fair play.
Well, last we left off, we were enjoying ourselves at the Pig's Head Tavern.
Indeed. I was regaling the local townspeople with stories of the Shirtcockers. Instant shake of the head.
Yes. That is apparently our party name, according to Ezreth and Typher. Ander is not too keen on that name for obvious reasons.
Well, I can't continue my storyline from this point.
No?
Not what I was going with. So I'm just going to bed.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You remember? Why you look so nonplussed?
Because I'm confused.
Confused about...
Doing the thing that we can't do on YouTube channel.
Oh. Yeah. You can do that.
Nah,
No, you can.
Yeah.
Who was it you were trying to... Boom, Lindsay?
Lindsay. Right.
Yes, boom, boom.
The shoe's already there, so
Yeah.
I'll just retire.
Okay. Typher, you retire to your chamber for the evening.
Mhm.
And as Ezreth has entertained the tavern's patrons, the innkeep has given all of us free lodging for the evening, and will continue to do so for as long as Ezreth continues his performances.
Oh,
One of the perks of being an entertainer.
As long
indeed.
as you don't put that loot near me.
I don't know what it is you have against my loot, but
Well, Ander will be staying at his mother's place just to make sure that she is all right as much as possible.
fair enough. So, Ander, you exit the tavern with your mother for the evening, and you both head back to her house. And you retire for
says
the evening
beep.
as well. Indeed. Addy lets out a beep as you both leave, and Ezreth will be sleeping in the inn for the evening. So, everyone completes a long rest, and it would now, in the morning, be around 8 a.m. And of course, the day advances, so it would be the now 16th of February, and that would be a Friday.
I still can't believe nobody pulled me up on the whole Archer reference.
Archer reference? I haven't
Come on,
watched
who
it.
uses
I haven't
who
watched
uses
enough
non-plus?
Archer.
Who uses nonplussed in a sentence? Seriously.
Oh, nice, smart.
No, stop copying. Copyright. I've just mentioned Archer. Get banned.
It's all right.
Sorry, carry on.
I'm pretty sure
And
a
in
random
5
Archer reference
minutes.
won't kill us.
Okay, so you all, well, Typher, as you only need 4 hours of rest, don't you, before you are good to go?
Hmm?
If you meditate.
But that's
So
what
I
Lindsay's
will-
there for.
I'm done in 4 hours. Jesus, I'm good, but I'm not a monster. She knows how it works anyway. Been here a few times. So I will walk downstairs and talk to Jarek. He is even at the bar.
Around 8 a.m., yeah? You coming down at the normal time?
Yep.
There's no one at the bar currently, however, you can hear quite a bit of noise coming from the back,
So,
where the kitchen is.
Jarek, you old git.
Huh? Who's that?
Who'd you think?
Ah, Typher, I forgot how early you woke up. As well, how was your night?
Magical. But it'll be even more magic when you fix us all up some breakfast. One of my specials, please. For everybody.
Yep. Coming right up. And yeah, he goes back into the kitchen to prepare said breakfast. It's around this time as well that Ezreth makes his way down the stairs, and he looks a bit worse for wear, but still functional after the drinking that he did last night. He goes, good morning, Typher.
Ezreth? Have fun?
Indeed. Though I'm not sure what the fuck that stuff was you gave me last night, but I'm starting to feel it now.
Well, I sipped mine because I made that same mistake many times.
What actually was it?
I don't ask, and he doesn't tell.
Fair enough. So, where's your brother?
Probably still with our mother.
Okay, so he went back for the night then?
He did. He would have heard the beeping all night otherwise.
Not going to ask. Though I assume you mean Eddie.
Don't ask, don't
So,
tell.
yeah. And it's around this time that you wake up to the morning as well, and you're saying all the stuff that's been going on in Starkhaven recently. It is fairly calm in the Commons.
Ezreth, can you
Yes,
grab
Typher.
that copper wire out and tell him to bring mother? We'll all have breakfast.
Okay. And he
Ezra's
fumbles around in the
messaging
component
service.
part for the... right. And he focuses on the piece of copper wire and points it towards the general direction. I might have to go outside for this. I don't think I can get through 2 amounts of walls.
Hungover.
Give me a moment to go outside and I'll go and grab them. And he steps outside and casts the spelling gun. And you see it work this time. It's just because there was too many objects in the way of the spell. And are you awake? He casts a message.
Yes, I'm up.
The Typher says if you want to come to the inn, he's going to treat us all to breakfast, your mother included.
Oh, all right. I'll let her know, and we'll be on our way.
Yes, okay, good, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Places the wire back into his pouch and returns inside.
Click.
It's funny.
Over.
So, what's the plan?
Well, I was going to have an ale, but while we wait, but see you.
I think just a normal drink will do for me.
I don't like that. Your sensible is making my sensible unreasonable.
Hey, you see, if I drink, I'll have another one of those things that I had last night.
Water here, please. And the normal ale for me.
Yeah, it's a moment, and then the drinks are brought over by one of the servants. You know Typher as simply Ben.
Simply Ben.
Indeed.
What an unfortunate name. Sorry.
It's a
This
name
one is
only a
full
mother
name.
can love.
I've got the dad jokes going on today, I'm sorry. I
Simply Ben.
apologise.
I love you, Simply Ben.
Either way, he looked very disgruntled as he brings the drinks over.
What's up, boy?
And he just looks over and goes, just all this crap that's going on in the city.
Well,
So, it's good to see you back here, Typher.
I appreciate that. However, if we've got anything to say about it, it won't be crap for much longer.
I hope that's true. It'd be nice to get back to normality.
Have a drink. Calm down. It'll be better in the morning.
If only every problem could be solved by a drink.
Not solved. Just delayed a little bit.
Very true. Anyway, I'd best get back to work. See you around, Typher.
See you later.
And whoever you might be, I am a dragon.
I'll just look at him and say, he's a dragon.
Okay, I won't ask. And turns around and goes back to the kitchen, presumably.
The M. Night Shyamalan twist. Ezreth's actually a dragon.
Indeed. So, it's around this time, and when you and your mother would also enter into the tavern after taking a few minutes to prepare yourselves and get dressed and whatnot.
Following Addie, who walks into the tavern with a beep.
And so, the alarm's here.
Beep.
Don't even lie, you love Addy.
I do.
He has
Beep,
a sense
beep.
of humour.
Bloody beep. Anyway, now that we're all here, what's the plan for today? We could go around and ask a few people a few things, or have a look around in this sewer.
Well, I've got a few people to ask, but unfortunately, I would like to ask our mother to keep her ear out when she goes shopping.
Just, oh, yes, I can do that.
Just
I've
don't
always
go-
been good at gossip.
Just don't go too far. Make sure you keep yourself safe than anything.
And says, oh, don't worry about that. The town's on lockdown at the moment.
Yeah.
Can't go anywhere without one of the guards at least checking you over.
Well, I ordered everybody food, so I hope you're all hungry.
Yes. Oh, that we are. And it just goes, oh, fuck yes. So
I
a
am
few moments, around 5
definitely
minutes
hungry.
or so, before the food comes to the table, and it is one of the Typher specials, as he likes to call it. Which
Sounds
is
like a
basically
disease.
a list of assorted meats placed on a platter. Imagine a mixed grill. It's sort of one of those, but made for more than one person.
See now, assorted meats on a plate. That sounds more like an Ezreth special.
This is a hangover cure for the Typher drink special.
Oh, indeed.
So, around 10 to 15 minutes passes, and you all eat your fill and enjoy the benefits of a hearty breakfast.
Just say, Jarek, you're a magician, as always.
Thank you very much.
Don't you ever die me, you old git.
Same to you. Even though you're technically older than me. Go fuck yourself.
Gosh. It's good to
Much
see you
love.
again, Jarek.
You too, you too.
Well, I suppose, as far as business goes, guys, We do have. Let's recap. What leads do we have that we haven't pursued yet?
We have to go to Bargate Prison, Gaius.
The commander guy, yes. Yes.
And also we need to find some information on the gentleman. Look at me taking notes again.
I know. It's amazing.
And that's just who the fuck walks around with a name like that?
Probably the same kind of person who walks around saying he's a dragon.
Oh,
touche.
Andrew has one of those in him every now and then.
What, a dragon?
I can never confirm or deny those allegations.
George Takei just goes, "Oh my!"
Out of his anus again. Oh my!
Plop! Oh my! Plop! Oh boy! Yeah, the gentleman. That's kind of an interesting name.
Indeed.
Once we finish up here, I suggest you lead the way, and I know this place not as well as you do.
Yeah.
And I know fuck all, so a guide would be nice.
Well, we'll head over towards Bargate. I would like to stop by the shop while we're out that way too. So.
We will escort Mother back first, obviously.
Of course. Of course.
Enough.
I'm sure today will be an interesting day.
You, Ezreth, are doing no sort of escorting, because I know what that leads to.
I feel like I'm being discriminated against here.
You are a discriminate.
Everyone with the jugglers today.
I know that didn't make sense. It was worth it.
Every now and then, Ezreth, we got to get you back somehow.
Oh, true. That just means I get more ammunition.
Of course. And my palm will be ever affixed to my forehead, I'm sure.
Of course.
Okay, well, we'll finish up here then and head over towards Bargate.
Okay, so everyone finishes up the breakfast and the drinks they have, and Typher, Anda, and Ezreth escort your mother back to her cottage in the Commons. And after saying a few parting words, you all head towards 1, the Bargate prison, and 2, the shop, Anda, in the Crafter's Corner.
Indeed. You know, it's weird, brother. Ever since we started all of our stuff over in Fandalen feels more like home than Starkhaven does.
Hate to tell you, but this place is...
Growing on you?
What's that?
Place is a shithole. Van Dalen is beautiful. I agree with your early idea and get our mother to move out there.
Yeah.
Well, I say our mother. But, yeah.
Well, before too long, maybe we'll head back over.
Eh. I
Sounding
prefer
mind,
being
Ezra?
on the road.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Ezra?
I prefer being on the road.
Well, so do I, but I prefer...
Cities suck ass.
Well, say that, but you like the drink.
The drinks don't, but the city does.
I mean, I've spent my entire life within the walls of Starkhaven, and
How exciting that must be.
well, Exciting, not really, but I owe a lot to the guild, honestly. Addy wouldn't even be a thought in my mind hadn't I not been working with the guild for so long. Beep.
We have quite a reasonable party here. So we have a traveller, a city bumpkin, as I'd say,
City bumpkin, okay.
and someone which we won't talk about right now.
Like me or
Me.
why not?
Because I will show you soon enough.
Again, I'm not sure whether you're propositioning me.
I propositioned you last time, and I won. But you were too drunk.
Is it funny that I don't remember that?
As I said, you were too drunk.
I think you're probably selectively forgetting.
No, I honestly have no idea what he's on about.
Either way, I plan to show you after this is all done. So,
My.
trust me till then. But
enough.
I will also need a favour.
Now that's a bigger ask.
Well,
Depends on what kind of payoff I'm getting.
you'll get payoff. Don't worry. Just let's not discuss it now. Let's continue.
Okay, so yeah, the group carries on. And do you want to go to Bargate or the workshop first?
Workshop's right next to it, so we must all go there, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you head towards the workshop in the Crafter's Corner. And as you approach, you can immediately hear the... And this is very familiar to you, the clang and smack of hammer against metal, the familiar sound of saws against wood, and people going about plying every type of crafting trade you can imagine, all in the same place. As you walk through, right at the back is the workshop that you spent most of your childhood years in. The sign, as you remember, is a bit worn, but you can still tell what it says. And it says on the front, One Shoes Emporium.
This is more like it. Walk into the shop.
This place smells like fucking feet.
No, that's the shoemakers next door.
Are you Anna?
What?
It's just, I've never heard you make so many wisecracks in a short amount of time. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe I'm evolving.
Might be taking a leaf out of your book, Ezreth.
I didn't know I had.
I nearly said it. But not tough.
Sound is getting a little mechanical here.
Your video is going a bit
Oh, good.
dodgy.
That means my connection's gonna be a pain.
I guess I'll just shout out. One shoe, you dirty little gnome. Get your fishing rod and come out.
And you, from the back of the store, you hear a few clangs, and you hear an "Ow! Motherfucker!"
Did you break your bikini again?
Yes, I know who you are, and you better shut up.
Or what, you little midget?
And as you say that, this little small mechanical device on the top of the desk spurs up. And it turns to the left and then shoots an arrow directly past your head and clamps into the wall. And he goes, or that!
And? I know you wouldn't hit me.
He goes, and you see a little gnome climb up onto a stool that he keeps behind the desk so he can operate at a human height, we'll say.
I'll say to him,
He comes up and you can see the familiar wild, frazzled hair and the somewhat long and clumped mess of a beard that is One Shoe.
I give him a hearty hug before saying, dear little gnome.
And he goes, oh, shut up, knife here. Anyway, how have you been?
Magical. Much like most of your inventions. Speaking of inventions, and
He goes, oh no, what's he done now?
Oh, come on. Master Gerbo, you know better.
He goes, what do you mean, oh come on? The last thing you invented, it blew up in my face.
Yes, well, this one won't blow up. You remember how I sent for Addy not too long ago?
Yeah?
Well, here he is.
And
I got him working.
he was holding a small glass, which was just held water. It was a drinking glass. And as Addy walks in, he just drops it and goes, holy shit.
I know.
Is that actually... And it just sets out, beep. No fucking way.
And show him.
You actually did it.
Show him what's even more impressive.
Me.
Oh,
Mate.
well, I managed to take that gun that I brought out, and I
Right?
repurposed it and managed to use the core to interface with the
Right?
Aether drive.
And he goes, huh. And he goes, you know, I would be pissed off that you destroyed that gun. But that is amazingly impressive. And it hasn't blown up yet.
Oh, no. No, Addy is leaps and bounds above what we even thought possible. He's intelligent.
Show him the maze.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Addy. Show Master Gerbo what you can do with the mace.
He's beep, beep. And produces the mace, Lightbringer, from the back of where it keeps the stored weapons along its waist quarters. Yeah, please. And takes it in his hand, and then a few moments later, the mace lights up as the item is activated. And he goes, how the fuck did you make it do that?
I didn't. That's just it.
He goes, so this thing that we thought was mechanically impossible, you have invented, given sentience to, connected with the Aether, and then even it can activate magical items?
Yes. And is completely independent. It can act on its own.
Well, I'm going to retire.
You know you couldn't do that, you smelly little gnome.
Shut up, you. I'll do what I fucking want.
Prove it.
And I was, okay. Grabs a bag and starts packing things up.
I just laugh and sit on the closest thing I can.
He goes, hey, you think I'm joking? Fuck you.
But Master,
What's up?
you'll be happy to know that I used the rest of the gun parts to create this as well. And I show him the Hand of Artifice.
The fuck is that?
Well,
You've only been gone for a fucking month and you come back with a robot and a glove?
And
What is that?
And I give you permission to try it on me.
okay. Well, I first I pop out one of the modules, and I say, so these are just little these little parts just kind of are interchangeable, and I can put them into the glove, and each module is a different spell. And then the glove channels the spell like this, and then I pop the hold person module back in, and I say, "Are you sure, brother?"
Do it.
Okay, and then I touch Typher with the glove and activate it and cast hold person on him.
Okay, Typher, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that barely makes it.
I mean, you can choose not to resist as well. That is a thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't resist.
Okay, so you let the spell take effect, Typher. And you feel as if by a magical force that Anda has just cast on you, like, the muscles in your body begin to tense up and you can't untense them. It's almost like you've been hit by some kind of electricity and it keeps on hitting over and over again. There's no pain, but the muscles in your body just are very tense and it is exceedingly hard to move, or almost impossible. And while this is happening, Ezreth sees the opportunity and will cast the Mage Hand cantrip.
Oh, God.
And use it to tickle the back of Typher's ass.
Can't say anything, so yeah.
I think you can still speak, you just can't move.
Oh, I can speak. Sure, if I'm like shot or I'm getting paralyzed every few seconds, I won't be able to really. Okay, I'll be like, hey, just do it when I'm
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah, that'll be as far as you can get with that. You can't really feel like start to form full sentences, and you're fighting the paralysis.
Yeah. Well, you can make another saving throw or whatever.
Yeah. It only lasts a minute, or you can make another saving throw.
I'm making one now then. Oh, that was pistol.
Okay, you fail the saving throw, and the paralysis
Actually-
is still in effect.
Actually, I can just stop concentrating on it, too.
You can stop the concentration, yes, which would drop the spell.
Yep, I will do that.
Okay, so Anda, you drop the concentration of the hold person spell, and Typher, your muscles relax and release, and you are
And it
able
stops
to move
clenching.
and speak once again.
See?
Ezreth. First things
Yes.
first.
Yes.
I would like you to do that when I'm awake. And maybe in private room, but never in public.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, that's a shame. Not an exhibitionist. And one two just goes, what?
They have some sort of thing. I don't know.
Okay, not going to ask.
But see what I mean about the glove?
And he goes, that is incredible. But that over there is beyond incredible.
I was thinking of entering him into the festival.
I can tell you now, you'd win.
Think
No
so?
one in... I've been... You know, for a fact, I've been in the invention game and the guild for many years, and no one before has managed to create an autonomous construct that can act independently of its creator. It's astonishing. And the fact that it can use magical items as well, that's amazing.
Addie is pretty remarkable.
You see her happy. Beep! I'll give you a fucking beep.
You love him and you know it, Ezreth.
That's the point, actually. Who's the, tiefling?
This is Ezreth, Master. We met him along the way for the job we took, delivering the wagon to Fandalin.
Yes, I am Ezreth Kaldar, a tiefling wizard and an entertainer by trade. I also love to fuck with people.
Yeah. Well, he's saved both Typher and my ass, on a couple of occasions, and well, even though he pisses me off, he's a friend.
Okay, well, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. He goes, thank you, little man. He goes, yeah, don't fucking go there.
Typher's just chuckling.
I got enough of that shit from Typher, and he goes, oh, well, you'll get a lot more of it from me.
Where's your pot of gold, you little bastard?
Oh my god.
Up your fucking ass.
Reach in and grab it. I'll share it with you.
I'll do it.
Maybe later, Ezra.
Master, while we're here, I wanted to ask you a couple of things. First off, do you have any idea about this plague that's been going on?
I was wondering if you were going to ask. I know as much as the next man, unfortunately. All we know is it started a couple of weeks ago, and, well, we know the people up in the castle have been looking into it, but they haven't come up with a concrete answer yet.
Has anybody around here been able to find a way to, like, detect this particular plague?
In particular, I believe the High Priest had a breakthrough recently in detecting the early onset, but as to actually finding the source, we're still clueless.
Well, we're going to check the sewers pretty shortly, see if we can find the source from the water supply. We've been commissioned basically by Lord Stark.
Yeah, I noticed the medals you have. Congratulations.
Thanks, I think. I still don't know what to make of it all.
Well, you up on the nose, it means Big Man has a lot of faith in you. Fuck knows what you did.
I'd prefer your faith in us, but first of all, Shorty.
What do you want, tall man?
Geez, with the lack of traders around here because of the closed gates, do you know anywhere I can get some home supplies?
As well, you're in the crafter's corner. You
Yes.
can't find it in the marketplace, you could ask someone to make it for you.
I think there's a Fletcher across the way, brother.
Well, I
Yeah,
need
you should know.
arrows indeed, but I'm looking more the side of missile.
Oh, components?
Yeah,
What the fuck do you want mistletoe for?
and
He wants to
spruce.
kiss someone under the...
Oh, you mean for spell casting? Yeah, yeah. That's, well, there's always the what the fuck's the place called? The place just as you come into the crafter's corner. The Arcanum, that's the one. Did I go check there?
Got no arrows back there.
Arrows. And for arrows, you just want to go to the other place across the road, as Anders said.
Don't hold out on me, shorty.
How would you hold out? You fucking old bastard.
Jeez.
Fired a bolt at me earlier from your little toy.
Yes, and that's one I made specifically for that toy. And if I wanted to fire some crappy arrows like the ones you have, I'd get myself a plastic ball.
Oh, crappy arrow. So what would you make for me?
I would make for you a device that every time you pissed me off would kick you in the dick.
Made yourself then, essentially. But it wouldn't be so much as it wouldn't be so much a kick as a headbutt.
Hey, and perhaps you can show me how you made that construct, and I can make one for Typher that punches him every time I want it to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Whoa, brother.
It's all in the name of science.
I like this kind of science.
Besides, brother, I know you could dodge a kick in the dick if you wanted to.
Well, I'm pretty sure any full-blooded male could dodge a kick in the dick if he wanted to. Because
Well,
he
sure.
needs to.
I wanted to share the...
No, you should know the place, Typher. It's called the Drunken Huntsman.
Aye. Thank you. I just wondered if you could do anything special for me, was all.
Well, give me a bit, and I'll see what I can come up with. You just want standard arrows, right? For a bow?
Standard. With your little quirk would be appreciated.
Well, you know how much shit I've got around here. I'm sure I can come up with something.
Yeah, I was actually going to dig around over here and see if I can come up with anything to help us out. If you guys wanted to head over and take care of any shopping you need to do, Master and I can go through the shop and see what we can come up with.
What did you say the place of this magical shop was? The Arcanum?
Yeah, it's right up the path, right by where the Crafter's Corner path and the Bargate Prison path meet.
I know the place.
Good.
And Ezreth, I could use your assistance.
Right enough. I need to make a few purchases myself, so...
I will show you the way.
Good.
Sorry.
I'll catch up with you guys shortly.
Right enough. See you later, and beep.
Beep.
Eddie, look after them too.
Beep, beep.
Honestly, I'm not calling him Eddie. His name is just Beep now.
His name's just Beep.
So I will.
It makes a lot more sense than Eddie. Yeah, I'll leave with Typher. And, yep. So, Andy, you are busy with Gobo?
Yeah, we're going to look for any magic items around the shop that might be handy.
Okay. And so we'll go to Typher and Ezreth, who are on their way to 1, the Drunken Huntsman, and 2, the Arcanum. So which one's closer?
Probably the Drunken Huntsman.
Why the fuck is it called that? I mean, it sounds like a good place, but...
Not what you'd expect.
Okay, now I'm curious.
So, I'll lead him towards the drunken huntsman.
Very well. Yeah, you take a few minutes and go up to the other side of the crafter's corner near the exit of the place. You come across a store in a line of stores which has currently the shopkeeper sitting outside who is putting a knife to wood, and it looks like he's making a fresh set of arrows. As you can also see Typher, a batch of feathers sitting next to him.
Hello?
Yeah. So, I know that voice.
I'm sure you do.
Does everyone in town fucking hate you for some reason?
No.
And then
That's
he
just
goes,
a dick.
yes, but I don't know that voice. Then he looks up from his work and says, Typher, and who might you be?
Ezreth.
That depends on how this is going to go.
His name's Ezreth. Give me the goods.
You have to spoil all my fucking fun, don't you?
This guy's a dick. But he likes my money.
What do you want?
You know what I want.
Yeah, and he goes into the shop and moments later brings forth a couple of sets of arrows. And as he comes to hand them over, he goes, that bow you have, where'd you get it?
No business of yours. However, I will try and inspect the arrows that he's given me.
Okay, make an investigation check.
They're all broken at the haft. They all roll crooked.
Okay, so having a quick look through the bundles of arrows he's given you, they all look to be fine work. You can't notice anything off about them. And they look to be just standard arrows. They're all flighted correctly, the shafts are of the correct length, and the tips are of a metal and are curved in a way you would expect of a tipped arrow.
Not like last time, as far as I can see.
As I got so much shit off that from last time, I'd rather not.
How much do I...
2 sets of arrows, 2 silver.
He's only got gold. Me?
I'll handle it. Just get this.
No, I want to make peace. So, I give him a gold.
And he just looks at you and goes, why?
Keep the change, because I think we'll be here for a while and I will need your assistance. As much as our past has intertwined, I will need your help. So, expect more of that as long as you supply.
Yes. Not the best person I would like to make a business arrangement with, but at the end of the day, coin is coin. As long as you have the coin, I will have your supplies.
That's all I can ask for. Also, my companion here is Ezreth. I apologise for not introducing earlier.
Ezreth says, well, do you have a name? And he just looks at you, Typher, and then looks towards Ezreth and goes, Ennis. Is that it? Yeah, just Ennis. Well, just Ennis. You're a dick.
Just Ennis and simply Ben.
And then turns around and goes back to his work on the arrows. I don't get it. Is that guy brooding, or is he just a dick?
He's just a dick. He, as we walk towards the other place, I was going to say, because I can't remember the name.
The Arcanum.
Okay, I explained to Ezreth the story. He told me a rather bum set of arrows, which basically the shaft was half cracked and broke. Every time I fired, I nearly died. And I wanted to stab him in the throat.
Well, I could set his shop on fire.
No. He is a good Fletcher. He was trying to make cheap money off professionals, I guess.
Nah,
I didn't think to question it, but that was my mistake as well.
So he's a dick.
He's a dick, but he is a very good Fletcher when he wants to be.
Fair enough. So, the next place. Do you know the shopkeeper of this one as well?
I do not.
Interesting.
This guy rarely frequents the outside world. How many did I get, by the way?
2 sets, which is a total of 40 arrows. 20 to a quiver.
How has been added to my thing?
So, you venture, both of you, towards the next shop, which is the Arcanum, which is on the very outskirts of the Crafter's Corner of Starkhaven. And as you knock on the door, there is a strong smell of a very herby substance you both get a whiff of. And from the inside, you hear a very feminine voice shout, "Ah, shit!" So,
Apparently I'm over encumbered all of a sudden.
what have you done?
Nothing.
Are you broke?
I ain't burnt nothing. I ain't done nothing. I just literally clicked on my page and I'm at £58.
How much can you carry?
55. Where did that extra, like, £8 come from? Because I was at 50.
I bet you put those back up, didn't you?
What?
Your rations.
I'll have it. Oh, yes.
Rations weigh £2 per
There
one
we go.
thing, mate.
Yeah, I haven't got any of them. So, sorry.
There we go.
Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm a noob.
So yes, you enter into the shop, the Arcanum, where you just heard the female voice shout, "Ah, shit." As you do, you can see a female tiefling holding over what looks to be a cauldron and looking very annoyed in a hands on hip stance over what appears to be a batch of potion which has coated the surrounding walls of the shop and some of the ceiling as well. Looks like me after I've done a round.
What? Sorry. Where do I put the arrows?
Oh, bloody hell. This guy.
Sorry.
In your bum.
There's a place on your bow, there should be, because it uses an arrow. 1 per use. Yeah, that's just configured for the weapon. Just put them in your equipment for now. arrows.
What is it per?
Well, there'd be 0.1 per arrow.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Yes, you see a female tiefling standing over the cauldron, of which it looks like a potion has detonated due to a failed crafting all over the surrounding walls, some of the ceiling, and a bit of the floor as you approach. She just stands there looking over the potion and the cauldron with hands over her arms. Just, well, that's 5 days of work down the shitter.
Oh. I do remember her.
You do?
Mm. She says that a lot when she's at the pub.
What?
That's 5 days of work down the shitter.
An odd choice of phrase. And and how the hell did that make you remember?
No reason.
Why do I get the feeling you've tried to have sex with every single being in this place?
I am a horn dog. What can I say? I thought you'd be proud of me.
I am. That's the problem.
Well done.
Anyway. Yeah, the woman is still standing over the cauldron and then turns to look at you two and goes, well, how can I assist you?
Well, first of all, I am looking for...
She just looks you over and goes, wait, Typher?
That's me.
Goes, oh, welcome back to Starkhaven. How's you been? And, who's your friend?
I look slightly awkwardly as she says, welcome back. I say, been well, thank you. First of all, I'm looking for mistletoe and spruce, and secondly, my friend is Ezreth. Ezreth.
Ezreth walks.
Name?
Zyra.
Zyra Ezreth.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And he takes her hand and places a kiss and goes, oh, what a gentleman. So you have no idea. And
I just whisper to Ezreth and says, she was too... That's all I could say.
What?
Probably not too much for you.
That sounds like a challenge.
Take it however you want. I did that night. Anyway, Zyra.
And she goes, yes, what did you say you were looking for? Mistletoe and spruce?
Indeed.
Is this for spellcasting of some kind?
I'm branching out a wee bit.
Branching out.
Interesting. Well, if you tell me the name of the spell you are trying to produce, I may be able to find the exact components you require.
Well, it's passed without trace, but... Okay, it's passed without trace. However, do you have anything for me to smoke as well?
Yes, I believe I do. And she's, well, give me a moment. And she pulls up a large book, which appears to be a compendium of spells and details much of the known knowledge about many of the various spells that are known in the world of Antaria. She says, here we go. Pass without a trace. You need ashes from a burnt leaf of mistletoe and a sprig of spruce. I have both of those. And you wish to have something to smoke as well. I'll be right back. And as she turns around, Ezreth grins slightly.
Yes, she has a fucking lovely ass.
And casts Thaumaturgy.
Oh boy.
And produces a noise of a whistle behind her, which just goes... And she just simply turns around and gives a grin, and then goes back to finding the reagents for Typher. It takes a few moments, and you hear it of rummaging around in the back of the shop. But she does return with a pouch that contains the burned mistletoe and the sprig of spruce wrapped in what seems to be a form of tissue or paper. She goes, well, here we go, Typher. Your components. And also, as she places a hand on her hip, she produces another little package. This one wraps in a fine pouch. She says, I believe you might find this to your liking. And where has Pete gone?
Where?
Chair stream.
Oh, right. Buddy wee.
I went for the piece. This isn't the same stuff you gave me last time, right?
Just no, after your complaints last time, I thought something a little softer may be appropriate.
Much appreciated. How much do I owe you?
Well, for the burned mistletoe and the sprig of spruce, I will gold, and the smoking weed will be 5 gold, so 6 in total.
Okay. See what Ezreth racks up, and I might foot full bill.
What?
If you want anything Ezreth, add it onto my tab, and I will pay.
Well, my dear, I am looking for a specific item to cast a certain spell. And that would be a small crystal bead, if you have anything of the sort. She goes, I believe I do. And she goes underneath the desk and produces a container which houses a number of glass beads ranging from very small to some quite sizable, the size of her hand. She goes, any size in particular? And goes, something small enough to pocket.
Hmm.
Goes,
Typher.
yeah.
Sorry, Typher just makes a face and says, could you cast... Is Ander close enough to cast message too?
Goes, probably. But not that far.
I'm pretty sure he needed crystal of some sort, if I remember.
Did he? Let me check. And, sorry, excuse me for a moment. And Ezreth goes into his component pouch and produces the wire. And while he does this, the shopkeeper has her gaze focused on him. And Ezreth pulls up the copper wire and points it towards Ander's general direction. He goes, this is, Ander, you there?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up?
And, but just wondering if you need any kind of components from the wizarding shop.
I can't think of anything. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Okay, see you later.
All right, bye.
Hey, and he slides the copper wire back into the pouch and goes, impressive.
I'm sorry
What?
for wasting your time, Ezreth. I thought you needed crystal.
As well, always good to check. You know, I'd bitch later if we didn't.
I would not.
It's already pitching.
Told you.
No.
But anyway, well, if you only need a small bead, that would be 3 gold. Well, that sounds fair. So, do you want to be... Are you doing all of it, Typher? That's,
How much?
9 gold in total for everything.
Okay.
Because, while we're here, you wouldn't happen to have any scrolls of magical spells, would you? As well, I do keep a few in stock. Is any in particular you're looking for? Because I was just wondering what you had, maybe the selection. Just give me a moment.
Don't do it, Andy.
What?
Do what?
You're gonna do it, aren't you?
Do what?
You know what?
Why has he got a hammer? What's that all about?
No, it's nothing to do with you. I know what it's gonna do. Actually, do it. Do it.
I'm
And
confused.
this time, as she turns around, Ezreth casts Mage Hand.
Oh God.
And he doesn't do that, but he does use the Mage Hand to grab onto her tail. And just gives it a playful
Honk.
flick. Nothing more,
Flick.
nothing less.
I give Ezreth a playful tug on his tail.
Hey, what the
my.
fuck was that for?
You enjoyed it, don't I?
Well, yes, I did, but still, what the fuck was that for?
I will explain later. Actually, no, I won't. This is on you. Go ahead.
Fair enough. And yes, as she returns, she seems to have invoked her own casting of Mage Hand. And instead of trying to give a playful slap to Ezreth,
Puts finger in his bum.
sends it straight towards his face.
Oh.
However, just as Ezreth is about to die, the way the hand stops and makes the symbol of a finger waving, it's like, no, don't do that again. Indeed. I like where this is going. And she just sends a small smile in return. Well, these are the scrolls that I have. What are you going to say, Typher?
I was just going to whisper to Ezra that took months. That was all.
Okay. And Ezreth begins scrolling through the book which houses the arcane scrolls that she has. And does pick out one in particular. This might come in handy.
That thing is literally going to ruin this game. Andy.
What? What?
You know what? You know what? That is going to ruin this game.
What?
Because it's so worth, but it makes so much sense that you can do so much with it.
lost.
We figured something out
Oh God.
that shouldn't have been figured out ever. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
He looks over the scroll for a moment, and he goes, "Ah, damn it." She looks towards him and goes, "Something wrong?" No, not with the scroll. It's a spell that I can't cast. Which would have been funny. But I can't do it, so fuck it.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. You kept it. Disappointed.
Now, what's the point in keeping something if you can't fucking use it?
Right now.
No, I couldn't use it at all.
Really?
Indeed.
Here's what I'm thinking it is, right?
Well, what did you think it was?
I'm not going to say it because that'd ruin it if it wasn't the thing I was thinking of, and then turns out to be something later on.
Another way to mess with Ander, apparently.
Maybe.
Hate you both.
Love you too.
And then he goes towards another one and goes, now this one, however, this would be very useful. How much would you want for this? And he places the scroll on the table. And you have no idea what it is, Typher, at first glance, but she looks over and goes, 200 gold.
Damn.
I'd take a look and try and discern what it is, I guess.
Make an investigation check. If you can figure it out.
Roll like shit.
It looks to be a magical scroll of some sort, and that's all you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Any chance of getting it for maybe 180 gold? And she just looks at him and goes, no.
And
Oh,
then
that's no fucking fun.
I interject and say, what about for me?
220. Well, at least I didn't get marked up.
Well, I think you remember what happened last time.
As I do, and that's why I'm putting your price up.
How about I tell your husband?
What husband?
You played me. Like a fiddle, obviously. I say as I walk out the room, giggling.
Quite.
He only does that when he knows he's been fucked.
Sort of. Maybe.
And Ezreth just leans and goes, what did you do? Goes, many things. Goes, curiosity, I hate you sometimes. But I also love you. What did you do? As I said, many things. Now, do you want this scroll? He goes, oh yes, I want this scroll, but I also want to know what you did to Typher.
I'll just walk back in and I'll say, do you need the money? Ezreth.
Oh, no, I got the money.
Oh, okay. And I'll walk back out, giggling.
He's like a fucking stage act, honestly. He just comes and goes. Regardless, the scroll, yes, I would very much like to purchase it. And how much? It was 200 gold? I may be persuaded to go a little lower just for you. Now we're getting somewhere. So how much is lower? 175. And something else. Now, any other man would say yes to that, but I've had many dealings with something else, and not all of them have been pleasant.
And you've just seen one of your comrades walk out giggling like a little child.
Well, that's part of the surprise.
Quite.
I'll take it, but we will... Well, let's say we'll discuss the something else. And I'm not agreeing to that yet.
That's not how it works.
She goes, oh, no, you have to agree to the something else now. She goes, sorry, I don't agree to those things unless I know what they are. Occupational hazard, we'll call it. Very well, I can see you've got some brains about you. 175, and we'll talk over drinks at the tavern later.
Yes.
Very well. And, yep, Ezreth hands over 175 gold.
It's the wrong side.
Oh, cool. Tony's just got that to me. And receives a scroll of Dispel Magic in return.
We need scroll. Teleport.
Scroll at teleport.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that like an 8th level spell?
Oh.
I think teleport's up there, yeah. It's not fucking low.
Yeah.
It's 7th level teleport?
Oh, baby. We need a scroll to teleport.
Yeah, teleport's 7th level conjuration.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be minting on that.
Yeah, I'm a while away from 7th level spellcasting, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like 14th level or something.
Yeah.
Fine, it's going to be breaking it in then.
Anyway, Ezreth comes out of the store and thinks, what was that all about, Typher?
Did you agree to a deal?
I got the better end of it. 175 gold, and we're going to discuss what this something else might be in the tavern later. But I get to agree to it on the spot.
You have to agree, or you get to agree?
I get to agree.
We'll see about that.
Well, it depends what she wants.
My experience was when, let's say I was rather younger, and she took advantage of me, shall we say? I'm slightly
In what
wary.
regard?
That you will never know.
It's no fun when you keep secrets.
You like secrets, that's what you crave, and she will not tell them either because she literally deals in secrets.
I do too. What's the big deal?
Not say.
Yes. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Anyway, that's everything I need.
I'll pay you later.
Good. So, shall we go back and get Ander and... Well...
I must say my blood's boiling a little bit. I mean, I kill something.
So you have problems, my friend. Well, if you want to go and get Ander, I have something I wish to try.
Hmm?
It's going to take me a few minutes to do, but it may prove fruitful for all of us.
Do you need help?
Not at all. It is a wizard thing.
Oh, but you definitely need help. But I will go and get Anna.
Since when did no start meaning yes?
Consent! Damn it. No
Anyway.
means no.
And as I said, you definitely need help, but I will go and see Anna.
And anyway, you see Ezreth produce his spellbook and flick to a page. Just like this one, actually.
Well, I'm going to see Anna, so I ain't seen none of this.
Yeah, well, Ezreth pulls out his spellbook and begins to flick to a page, and then he produces the small crystal bead and begins to sit down and focus on the bead. And begins casting a spell.
Put it in his...
That's okay, and Typher, you go and get Ander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go and fetch Ander. He's still in the workshop with Rolbo.
Indeed. Make sure you attach a string to it, otherwise you're not going to get it back out. So.
Well, Ezra doesn't hear any of that, so yeah.
No, I just meant...
Stop being dirty, you bitch, and go and get your brother.
Yes. Sorry. Anyway, I open the door and say, "Dirty little gnome, where are you?"
Oh, god damn it, he's back.
And you missed me.
As I missed you like I missed a shit in the morning.
There's a lot more noise coming from the back of the workshop as Anders, like, turning things over and looking through stacks of things. And
May I come in?
No.
So that means yes.
It means no.
And I walk in.
This guy.
You love me.
As well, as he walks in reviewing as well, Ander is taken to setting himself in the back of the workshop. Don't know rightly what he's doing back there.
I never ask her. However, how are you doing?
Been better. Surely by now you've heard, well, you know what's been going on in the city, so... Everyone's on edge at the moment.
Anything we can do to help you? Particular.
Well, I don't know, really. I've got all the supplies I need, and the Crown Star's been doing a good job at bringing fresh water in. Make sure everyone gets their fair share. As far as things can be, it's pretty much okay.
So, what do you think Anders doing?
Honestly, I don't know. He just went into the back and started rummaging through things.
Anything on my arrows?
I've had a few ideas, but I'll need a bit more time to put them into practice. I think I can do something for you.
I have no doubt.
where is it? Could have sworn.
So, I guess we both look over to Ander.
Yeah. Ander, what the fuck are you doing back there?
Didn't we have a pearl back here?
Yeah? I used it.
Damn it! Wait. Used it for what?
Well, this noble came in looking for a pearl ring, so I made him one. Made a bit of money.
Oh.
I'd just say, oh, fuck. Give me 10 minutes.
No, not that. Dang it. Okay. What completed stuff do we still have back here?
Well, there's mechanical parts, there's some actuators, a few displacers. There's that lantern thing.
The lantern. Oh, yeah.
And we made it. Remember, we made it for that wizard a while ago, and he never came to pick it up.
Ander, do you want a pearl?
Yes, but I have to figure out what specifically. Man. I need time in the workshop again.
I will go get your pearl.
Well, you've got the fucking workshop.
Yeah.
I leave back towards fucking Demon's place.
Around this time as well, you see Ezreth just sitting outside of the store, focusing on this crystal bead. And Zyra seems to have noticed, along with a few other of the crafters in the area. And they're all looking towards Ezreth, just wondering what he's doing. And just as you approach the store, Typher, he goes, "Ha! I fucking got it!"
Mm.
And from the crystal bead emerges this dome of brownish colour. It's sort of matching the surrounding terrain, but it's one continuous colour. It can't match the various tones and like differences completely. It's around 10 feet. Like a 10 feet large dome standing up around the same height. And he goes, "Aha, look! I made a thing!"
I just look round and say, oh, for fuck's sake.
And you just see him crawl inside and he disappears. Yes. And you can hear, but you can't see him. And he says, "Oh, it's nice and cozy in here. I like this." And he goes, "Typher, come over here, quick."
I guess with hearing, I should be able to. Yeah, I run over towards him.
And yep, in front of you, you just see this brown-shaped dome. And yeah, that's it. And he goes, "Well, what are you waiting for? Come inside, you fucker."
I think you need to let me in, dick butt.
I said, "No, it doesn't work like that. Anyone I want to come in can. Like, if that guy over there tried to, he wouldn't be able to. I don't want him to."
So I touch this round-shaped dome.
Yeah, it feels like putting your hand into water, but the hand isn't wet when you pull it out.
So I step inside.
Well, yeah. So as you step inside, the dome-like area, it transforms, and inside you find yourself inside of a quaint little cottage. The interior seems to be that of like a cabin you would see in the woods. There's a window on a few sides, there's a fireplace, there's a roof. There doesn't seem to be a floor, however. Just look, it's a thing.
It is a thing, definitely.
I've been wondering about this for some time. 'Cause we always have to sleep in shit places, so...
Can you do this anywhere?
Yes, the only restriction is once I do it, I have to be here. I cannot leave, and if I do, the spell leaves. The moment I step foot outside of this thing, it disappears. That's the only drawback. Also, there's no floor.
Is it taxing?
No. Once it's cast, it's cast. It'll last for 8 hours? 8 hours. Or until I decide to fuck it off.
So we can essentially rest.
Yeah. And what I understand, the dome itself is impenetrable to most things, so... Then the only people that can get in are the people I want to get in.
Most things. Interesting. Ah. Ezreth, you are a genius.
I know. So, what brings you back over here?
I need your other tiefling. Again.
As you can see her... She can't see you because you're now inside the dome, but you can see her peering through one of the windows of a shop and just looking at the globe in front of her. She says, "Can you move that, please? It's in front of my shop." Move your fucking shop.
I say to Ezreth, you've already struck one deal. If I give you the money, do you buy another pearl, please?
It's a pearl. Whatever for. I mean, I can, but...
For Ander.
Yeah, sure. Zara, on second foot, don't move your fucking shop. I need a pearl. Yes, but...
Don't move your shop. I need it still.
Oh, I need to add that to my journal.
She goes, "I'm going to ignore the tone of voice you're using with me for now, because we have a deal." Ooh, feisty. And Ezreth steps out of the dome, and sure enough, after a few seconds, it dissipates, leaving you, Typher, back in the open world. Well, that's incredibly useful. And Ezreth walks back into the shop. And then a few moments later comes back out with a pearl and a noticeably red hand mark on his face.
I like her.
To get her back for it. I like her.
Tyler's just going to sit there, put his pipe in his mouth, put some grass, and smoke it up.
On that note, I am actually going to go roll a proper smoke and not a fantasy one and have a cig. Take a few minutes break.
Yep, we'll call this a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with more from the Peanut Gallery.
Anybody watching?
Doesn't look like it.
Wait, who the fuck is Eldreth?
Huh?
Who the fuck is Eldreth?
Why did I write Eldreth? Wow.
I've been wogged.
Okay. You're Ezreth now. You're welcome. I fixed my mistake. You may thank me later.
You need to fix this now.
Alright, guys. Be right back.
Oh, I've got no filter. Damn it. Oh, I took them in there. That's why my dad's probably had them. Right back.
All right, I am back. We're having good fun so far today. Oh man, that's a bummer.
Give me un momento, senor.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. What's so funny?
Reading the chat a bit.
Oh.
So, we're good to go.
I think so. Pete
That's
is...
Pete.
Who said it'll be right back.
Ah.
Indeed.
Hmm.
That was good. Okay.
Hmm?
Are you searching for adventuring music?
Yeah, I was putting on some city music and that came through rather loud and I think I lost one of my eardrums.
Now you just need, like, Blazing Saddles music?
And home the blazing saddles. That fucking film. Downtown lady, sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Downtown lady, fly by home all the doo-da days.
The crafting shall soon begin. I finally figured out an item to make for Ander, too.
Hmm.
Cloak of Protection.
Nice. It's a good one.
Yep. Cloak of Protection for me. Cloak of Elvenkind for Typher. Pearl of Power for Ezreth.
Oh, I'd love a pearl of power. Oh, is this actually... That'd be sick. Please tell me it's the actual one.
What?
Oh, it is. That's staying on.
Nice. Hopefully there'll be no copyright strikes on that.
It's on Fanburst, so I wouldn't have thought so.
Oh, cool. I need... Oh yeah, my crafting rolls. Okay, so... Uncommon CR range 4 to 8. Oh, for magic item ingredients. Uncommon item requires 2 work weeks and 200 gold. But my crafting rules are a little different.
I wish you could import your own music into this.
That would be cool.
Baldur's Gate stuff so
Okay,
good.
so with the portable forge, I can craft non-magical items twice as quickly. Okay, that doesn't help at the moment. And can use rests during adventuring time to make progress in crafting an item. To craft while adventuring, you can spend a short rest working on the item. You will not benefit from a short rest using the feature. During an adventure, 2 short rests spent using this feature count as 1 day of downtime. Therefore, a non-magical item that costs 100 gold pieces can be completed in 1 work week or 10 short rests rather than 2 weeks of downtime. But then at 4th level, I can create magical items using it. So same rules apply. So all 3 of the items I'm wanting to craft are uncommons. So they still cost the same amount though.
Still costs the same amount, but you can do it faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to make those exploding rats soon too. You know, it'd be hilarious for Ander to pull out like a mechanical rat, wind it, put it on the ground, and have it like skitter up to something and go. Well, I can't say that. Crap.
I was gonna say, please don't.
Yeah, shit. We'll just imply it, and it'll go boom.
As funny as I would find it, yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be an oh dear if you actually did it.
Yeah, no, I can't do it on the stream.
Well, it would still be funny as anything.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Wait, did I not give a... Oh my god, I'm terrible at this game.
Hello?
Hello. That's a great idea, isn't it? Let's make a creature and then not give it a HP value.
It's invincible.
No, as soon as you meet it, it'll just go... Beep.
Okay.
Bye.
What?
Pete joined and left.
Oh. Um. So, magic item ingredients is another thing entirely, huh? Um.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Oh, very sorry. I think I will have to end this here, so I'm not doing this again.
What's going on? Your internet fuzzing out?
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
That is not good.
Hmm. Don't
You just
fancy
need to
messing
move to the
around.
States, man. Internet
Get-
connections are reliable here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you want to give it a go, and then if it does it again, leave it?
Well, she's done it twice in the last 10 minutes. Give it a go.
Is it gone again?
No, no, there.
That's up to you, man. Do you want to try, or...?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a cloak of elven kind? Do you know what it? You don't know what it does, huh?
I haven't got a clue.
You have access to the Dungeon Master's Guide.
What?
He should do.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I was just trying to think of a magic item to make for you.
And shit.
Oh, I gotta make the sending stones too. Damn it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're playing. I think he's just gone again.
Fuck.
Just because we're getting towards the dungeon that I made.
I know. Oh, sending stones only allow once per day? Damn. I heard something.
Hello?
Hello.
Was that you DCing, or was that just Discord?
No, it's my computer.
It's your computer now.
I get the feeling. Seems a bit weird, nobody else. Obviously not Discord.
Yeah.
Say that, but it always seems to be around late at night on Sunday. Hmm.
And perhaps do some sort of maintenance. I'm not telling you.
Sorry?
I mean, the bastards with that.
Yeah, don't know. 'Cause I mean, I sound fine, right?
Yeah, no issues.
Yeah.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I cut it?
I think that might be wise.
Oh, okay.
We literally, like, I think you might need to cut the video just because.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Well, due to technical difficulties, we are going to end the stream here for now. Thanks to everybody who watched and everybody who will watch in the future. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button and share with your friends if you want. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. I will catch you all later. Have a good one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.